GHDCCI hosted the National Young Chef Competition Curtain Raiser on 15th July in New Delhi, featuring Mr. Suman Billa, a powerful panel discussion, and top personalities like Chef Manjeet Gill and Mr. Rajan Sehgal. Here's a quick glimpse of the event.
One of the presentations that we made to the Honorable Prime Minister recently, a few weeks ago, he said that in Varanasi it's very difficult to find food that is typical of Varanasi. And what is actually coming is there's a whole lot of food which is coming from all across, including several others, Western food like pizza, etc. So I think one thing that we need to do is to see as to how we can reinforce our culinary traditions, that we do not lose the cooking skills and the tradition that we have built over several decades, through households and through the good work of several chefs who have done. The second area of concern for us is that while Indian cuisine is very well-rounded and it is well regarded all across, our presence in the fine dine segment in terms of innovation, in terms of experimentation, in terms of crossover cooking is very limited. And I think this is something that India needs to do well. We've recently had a meeting with the Michelin restaurant people, and from what they said, the number of restaurants that India has are very many. But the number of them which are likely to qualify for a Michelin star rating are not going to be possibly too many. And that's an audit that's still yet to come, but this is the top of the mind sort of idea that they have. So I think if we have to do that, and if we have to build on the culinary tradition that we have, and if we have to improvise upon what we already have into creating fine dining into an art, into creating things which are exquisite and which are memorable, I think that habit has to start early. It is not something that a chef who has put in 30 years of experience is going to start, sort of looking at afresh. But I think we need to bring it into the mindset of our youngsters that experimentation is good, that you need to see how to match things, you need to see how you can create things which are exquisite, which can surpass the expectations of the consumer. And especially from gastronomy and culinary tourism, people are willing to pay the top dollar, provided you are able to provide the quality of service and you are able to meet the satisfaction levels. And I think within that framework, this fits very neatly into this, because the most important thing that is being done is that this is for students who are still in their colleges, who are still in the IHMs. And it is a good way to initiate them into things, to challenge them, to make them step out of their comfort zone and do something creative, instead of being only taught that this is the way, this is the recipe and this is how it should be done. It is good for us to encourage them to experiment, and I think which is why this is a great initiative, and which is why I think the organizers deserve a huge round of applause, and Chef Gill and Chef Sibal, my colleague Mr. Kamal Pant, all of them who put this together, this wonderful initiative, deserve to be commended. I wish this all success, but I'm also fairly confident that as we go forward, this will gain a momentum of its own, and this will become a go-to event for all the young aspiring chefs to showcase their skills and gain early recognition. To all of our pressmen who are here, I thank you for being here, and I hope that you will give the adequate coverage for this as it deserves. And what you are seeing today is a very small initiative, but which will grow into something very big. I thank you all, Jai Hind.
I always found that a lot of questions when the food is discussed. And you might be having a lot of questions, I think, in the media about the food, or how the food is going to be in future, and how we are training the people, and what in the next generation who will take over this profession slowly.
Chef, for both all those things one to one, but we would like to know more.
Go there and ask questions to them.
See, reason is what you are talking about is when we talk of general food, because we would like to know more about the format of this, how you are going to conduct all this competition.
The format of this. Okay. This is going to be held in 4 different cities, north, east, west, south, starting from Chandigarh. Second place is going to be Kolkata, covering east and northeast. And third is going to be west in Mumbai. And fourth competition is going to be in south in Kovalam or Trivandrum. The format is that all the institutes have been invited, all the colleges. Only the final year students will be taking part in this. They are supposed to send their entries to us, and then we are going to shortlist. They will be, along with the photograph of the recipe and what they would like to do in the competition. So based on that, we will select 8 to 10 entries per region, and that's then is going to be a competition. As I said, in Chandigarh it's going to be 6th of August. In Calcutta it's going to be 18th of September. The dates for West is not confirmed, somewhere in the and then it is going to be in Trivandrum in December, 18th of December. This is going to be live competition. Means all the contestants will be called, it will be live competition, will be judged, and then we will select 2 candidates or 2 teams from each region to come for the finale in Delhi in January 2026.
So you said one. The first study will be based on photographs and this recipe is what you are talking about.
Yes, yes. The basic screening is going to be done based on the photographs of the recipe they want to do and also the recipe they use. And that will be selected for the live competition in that region as per the dates I have given.
From one college, one territory you are talking.
Yes.
Right? So then why, you are talking about teams. Then you are going to create
Yes,
teams.
each means 2 people is consistent, team is consisting of 2 candidates. So
From different colleges.
from
so
each
many
college.
teams.
Right.
First, I must compliment for this initiative. And from my side, my name is Anil Sharma and I'm the editor of Travel World Online. We run a TV. This is the only 24/7 digital TV of India. It's also available on OTT platforms, cloud TV. So I'll be happy to do it live stream from there, whatever event you are doing. This I can always do. I'll be happy to offer this.
Thank you.
You have to do it.
I'm not sure if I have the right to ask because we are very happily partnered as well. The question is that it's a very great initiative that we are trying to elevate the young minds and give them a platform to stay rooted. How do we, within this journey of from now to December, how do we educate along with elevate these young minds to stay rooted to the culture and the dishes that are there? Because everyone with today's day and age and internet and global influence, everyone is trying to talk about ramen and sushis and whatnot. So how do we also educate, like bring that motivation out within this journey of the competition? And that has to come from the experts. So how do we look at that?
Thank you for raising that point. It's a very important point, and I would request Mr. Babu to talk about
So I think that's a fair question. We keep talking about culture and heritage food and all of that, which is all great. I think 20 years ago when I graduated from consumer sales to a banker to the hospitality industry, my father said, "Khansama mein." That was the mindset at that point of time. I think today, along with this event, what we are simultaneously also holding our workshops, where we are inviting school children, where we are inviting college students to talk about not just the event, but this entire ecosystem. And I think unless you start owning this, unless these kids today start owning this, they will never succeed in this. So I think a lot of efforts are going into holding these workshops where you inculcate that feeling of ownership to wanting to do this. I mean, it's a given thing that South Asia, particularly Indians, in their DNA it is culture, food, guests. hospitality, it flows through. You go to Europe, nobody even picks up your suitcase. Here, there are 4 people doing that. But having said that, I think today there are enough Indians and more who not only are doing well here, but are also doing exceedingly well across locations globally. So I think that is all stemming up with looking at jobs, looking at aspirational jobs, creating those jobs. I mean, at THSC, we run over 1,000 training centers where we skill 3.5 lakh youth every year. But the gap is still huge. So there's a lot of opportunity which is required. And a lot of our kids, I mean, somebody spoke about it. I mean, we take part in the world scale. This is a step towards bringing this eventually into a global forum. I mean, we have had kids from Tripura, and I've always been very proud to say this, I said the number. This kid ran away from his house, his parents were laborers, farmers, they didn't even own a land. He ran away because for the second time he failed his 8th standard. He sat on top of a bus and landed up in Bangalore. This is a life story. And roaming around, he met, I mean, he was in front of one of our centers of excellence where they picked him up as a day boy, small kid. Over a period of time, he actually, his passion for bakery, cooking, patisserie, and they helped him and pushed him. He cleared the state, he cleared the regional, he cleared the national. And in 2017, he won the first silver for the country at the world scale. But this is a step towards that, to inculcate talent within, to groom them, grow them, and move them ahead.
So at every zonal round, we are going to
Huge response from them for attending this and the interest in this. So it's really good.
Professor Padma, you wanted to add something?
I would like to respond to a very thought-provoking question that you have posed. I work with a lot of young kids as part of my job, and I would like to give an analogy. When you go to a discotheque, what kind of dance would emerge on the dance floor depends on the DJ. The kind of music he is playing, the kind of beats which are going to be played. And like you have got the stalwarts here, the rules of the competition, because they have to link their products to heritage. So we expect a lot of North Indian cuisines getting featured in the northern region competitions. We expect a lot of Eastern and even Northeastern.
Fermentation.
Calcutta does have,
Like in North, you have rice in fermentation, they use it.
Absolutely. So many things they are going to emerge. That is what we are hoping. And like the situation, as mentioned by the Additional Secretary and the Director General of Tourism a little while ago, that the authentic regional food is hardly available. But in the mainstream hotels and restaurants, it is not available. But the silver lining is that real, authentic, high quality food is available in some specialty restaurants which are curated by the chef owners across the country. More authentic than the food we are eating in our own homes. And that is something we would like to revive under the guidance of Dr. Chef Manjeet Singh.
Because इसमें 3 categories में, the competition is on 3 categories. 3 item बनाने हैं. A team of 2 people from 2 students from each college. Entree, main course and dessert. और heritage cuisine के ऊपर ही खाना है और इसी पे ही ज़्यादा stress होगा. इसकी जो selection, because हमारे पास to keep that uniformly in all the centers और zonal competition के लिए we keeping only 10 teams at जो compete करेंगी. तो उसके लिए we are getting good response. So to shortlist that, we are getting this scrutiny done. Lectures मंगा के, recipe मंगा के to find out whether the items are उसके on the basis of that will be there will be shortlisted. तो वही लोग compete करेंगे and this is a good opportunity for and in fact this is the first time such a thing is being happening. Otherwise isolation में a lot of industry भी कर रही है, कुछ अलग-अलग individual इंस्टीट्यूशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी कर रही हैं, बट ये पहली बार हो रहा है जहाँ पे एक नेशनल लेवल पे कंपटीशन होगा जिसका त्योहार बिल्कुल एक IHMs के साथ ये 3rd ईयर के स्टूडेंट्स वो करेंगे कुलरी इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए। तो एक मौका बड़ा अच्छा मिला है उनको सबको अपना एक टैलेंट दिखाने का, प्लस एक अपना रीजनल कुजीन के ऊपर कुछ ना कुछ वहाँ पे दिखाने का। ये एक बड़ी अच्छी हमारी एक स्ट्रेंथ बन जाएगी, हमारे लैंग्वेज को नोट करेंगे और आगे काम आएगी। एंड दिस इज व्हाट द इंडस्ट्री वुड लाइक टू शोकेस टू द इंडस्ट्री सो दैट इट कैन बी अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर फ्यूचर cuisine in the restaurant and otherwise. अदरवाइज हम सब QSR में लेके सिर्फ पिज्ज़ा और उसमें रुके हुए हैं, मोमोज में अभी उससे आगे चले नहीं हैं। तो दिस अ टाइम विच वी नीड टू डू दिस एंड इट्स अ गुड इनिशिएटिव, वी नीड योर सपोर्ट फॉर दिस। आप जितना इसको पब्लिसिटी करेंगे, हम अपनी तरफ से IHMs को सब जगह बताए गए, बट योर मीडिया वुड सर्टनली हेल्प अस इन पॉपुलराइजिंग दिस। थैंक यू।
Very nice to have you here, other dignitaries and the media. It's a very exciting moment today. I must say that this to bring the Indian food or food of India, to bring it to the global level. This is, I think, the first step, which a lot of things have happened in isolation, but this is a very joint effort where the PHCCI is very initiative they have taken along with the chairs and the ministry and other institutes. So I am sure that this will definitely reach to a very high level. We have very big dreams about this, and I am sure we will be able to achieve as the man has shown you the 3-year vision and further when we go. I think we will achieve very big heights, and Indian food globally will be reached to the people in the right perception as what Indian food is, not whatever the wrong impressions people have in their mind about food. We have to correct it as our heritage, as our legacy is, and I very strongly believe, which Anjan also said, that everybody has to eat. It doesn't matter what industrial tourism you have. And historically we have seen the countries who are very high tourism turnover is basically only food on the right. So India is very, very strong as heritage with the knowledge, and which the real world needs to be know also. We can have, I think India's biggest soft power is the food knowledge, and that's we think that with this initiative we will be able to go step by step, and one day we will achieve what we wanted. Thank you very much.
We welcome you. You know, the main aim of PhD Tourism Committee and the hospitality is to create more and more awareness about India. So we are doing lots of annual events in the past, like we are doing a Heritage Tourism Conclave from last 13 years. And on next 25th of July, we are doing the 14th edition at the Lakshmi Vilas Palace in Baroda, where we are taking all the historians from various heritage industry people. And this is the largest residential palace in the world. So we are doing our thing, and we are already doing the 7 editions of Film Tourism Conclave. You know, the film tourism has made a big impact to promote a country, state or a destination. So in Mumbai, we are doing a film tourism conclave where we collect all the Indian film production houses with Indian states, with foreign countries, foreign tourism boards, the Indian Railways, ITDC, the airlines. They come and interact the whole day with them. And then we make, after every event, a knowledge report which we submit. And we also do golf tourism conclave every year at different cities of India to promote the golf tourism. And then, we have started this budding manager, but now we converted, as Madam told, we elaborate on this, because this is the need of the future. Because our Manjeet Gill Chef Sibbal, who are my old colleagues also in ITC, and they said whenever a tourist is visiting, before visiting any monument or going for a sightseeing, he must eat something. Before that also and after that also, the Indian food is very, very important, and I can see the passion they have with them. They are doing some events, even spending money from their pocket. which is a great thing, and we need a big applause that they motivated us, guided us, and we are grateful to the Ministry of Tourism. They always help us in doing all these events, and Madam will tell you more about this event, which is on a national level, and it will definitely motivate not only the students who are already studying, but we are also inviting students of 11th and 12th standard in each zone, and our chefs, our hotel industry people, our travel and tourism seniors will motivate them to join this travel and tourism industry. Thank you very much.
You are watching Travel World Online.